Hi everyone, happy Wednesday. It's finally more quiet now, so I'm going to try to steal away and do this while it's quiet. I can hear the wind chimes, and I can hear birds, and I can hear the wind in the trees, and hopefully it'll stay about just like that. I would like to do the calendar first, and then we'll do a couple songs, and then I wanted to read you a book. Okay, so let's go over the days of the week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 7 days make a week. 7 days make a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So, today is Wednesday, April 15th. If today is Wednesday, April 15th, yesterday was Tuesday, April 14th. If today is Wednesday, April 15th, tomorrow is going to be Thursday, April 16th. So let's count and see how many days we've been in April so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we're in the 15th day of April. Tomorrow we'll be in the 16th day of April. Let's go over our months of the year so you don't forget. I'll sing the song. Are you ready? January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December, 12 months in a year. I think Jackie might see something on the other side of the fence, and she's letting me know. Jackie, come on. Okay, 12 months in a year. The month we're in right now is April. The year that we're in right now, 2020 or 2020, and we're in spring. Do you remember that song? The birthday song? Winter, spring, summer, or fall. All you've got to do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. You've got a friend, you just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you've got to do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. You've got a friend. It's been a long time since we've sang that song. Okay, I want to explain to you what you're going to get today, hopefully today. I set outside the classroom, or outside in front of the school for you, a packet. So each one of you is getting an envelope like this, and it'll say your name on it. You take this and you make it your own. Color it, write your name again, draw pictures on the front and back, whatever you want. This is going to be your folder to hold all that hard work that you're going to be doing. Okay? And I know you still have your other workbooks and your other work, and you can still work on that. This is just something a little bit more interesting that we can do together that has to do with insects, different kinds of creatures like that, and there's some more math in there. When you open up your folder, there are going to be 2 packets. At the very front, it says this, and in my handwriting, it says, "Hi everyone, here's a packet I created for the upcoming 3 to 4 weeks. Please wait for my Facebook post for directions, and we'll start with bugs, ladybugs, caterpillar, butterfly, bee, ant, and then grasshopper. Do the math as you want." So look, this is the math. So the math might be really easy for some of you and might be challenging for others of you. So just take your time with it. Do it with a friend, a family friend, like your mom or dad or sister or brother or grandma or grandpa. And I'm looking at it right now. There's something missing. The first thing on your paper is your name. So write your name at the top. You always want to have your name. Don't want to get used to not writing your name. And the first direction is fill in the missing numbers. Well, look at here. You guys all know that number, 1. What's the number that comes after 1? 2. So you're going to write the number 2. It's missing. Then 3, 4, 5. 5 is missing. Oh, and 6 is missing too. And then they wrote 7, 8, 9, 10. That's the first step. And after that, it's simple addition. 6 plus 1 equals, and you write the answer. 4 plus 2 equals, and you write the answer. You could use your hands. They're there for you to help count. Sometimes you need more than just the 10 fingers on your hands. So you might want to get different objects. And if you can find objects anywhere around the house. It could be anything. I've seen Legos, jelly beans, rocks, beans. If I'm looking in here, I have some funny little, this is what we would be using in our class if we were in school right now. Little insects here. Look at these little guys. And these could be your counters. So if the first one is 6 plus 1, you would count out 6. 1, well, you can't see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So here I have 6 plus 1, plus 1 more. Okay, so I add them all together. Now they're all together, and let's see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I know that 6 plus 1 is 7. And I'll write the number 7. And here's the number 7 here. So you can use anything you want that's around the house. Anything works. Okay, so for the math, I'm not going to assign a page a day. I just want you to do what you feel comfortable doing and when. It goes all the way to even some subtraction, which is take away. And it even goes into this one. This is interesting. It took me a minute to figure it out. It says make 10. So what you're needing to do here is, see there's the number 5 on this one. So 5 and what makes 10? 5 plus 5 more makes 10. So you would write the 5 here. So 5 plus 5. And figure out what 6 plus what makes 10. Stuff like that. And there's even more double digit addition. So you know what might be good is on every page if you write the date, ask somebody in your house, or you can do it on your own because we all know today is the 15th, April 15th. But then you'll always know where you're at. Do that on your own. This is the packet that I want you to wait for me to do. But I'm going to give you the okay to start with the first, just the first 2 pages right now until I add another video. When you open it up, you're going to see this, the Busy Bug book. And then it says some information here, a note to parents. And then it says name of child. That's you. You're going to write your name right here. And then the date. Well, you know what the date is. Today is April 15, 2020. And then you're going to turn the page. If you want to color this and make it look really cool, you can. And on the next page, it's just showing you different creatures and the different words to know. Because we're going to be learning about different words, and we're going to learn the difference between insects and arachnids. We're going to learn about their homes, their metamorphosis, how to identify an insect. It's all going to be here. So I want you to go over these words. Maybe I'll say them really quick to you now, and then I'm going to show you some other pictures, and then I'll do a different video later, okay? So here we have the word insects. These are all insects. It kind of looks like an ant. Maybe a bee or a fly. probably a fly, maybe a ladybug. This says spider. Spiders are different than insects because what I'm noticing and what we'll learn more about is the first giveaway are the number of legs. These insects all have 6 legs. The spider has 8 legs. Thorax, that's a body part that the legs come off of. And the abdomen, touch your tummy, that's your abdomen. Antenna, you know, the long antennas. Wings, some insects have wings. Eggs, they all lay eggs. Caterpillars, we'll learn more about caterpillars. Now this is a tricky one that a lot of people confuse. Cocoon is what a moth builds. A chrysalis is what a butterfly builds. And today I'm going to be looking in my yard for some of those things. And if I find any cool insects, I'm going to show you. Proboscis is the long tongue that comes out like a straw. And you guys know what that is. It's a web. So look at this. Have your people read to you or try to read yourself the big bug facts. That's the second page. But I guess we could do this page too if you want. Because it's just you guessing and talking about it with your families. Draw a line from the bug to where it is sometimes found. I think this is a wasp. A butterfly or a chrysalis. No, a butterfly or a caterpillar here. A spider and an ant. Then over here you have a chrysalis. You have a home where ants live. You have a wasp's nest. And you have a spider web. So if I were a wasp, would you find me in a chrysalis? If I was a wasp, would you find me in an ant home? Underground? How about a nest for wasps? Could be a paper wasp. So you would draw a line to there, just to show where you would find it. So, where would you find a caterpillar or a butterfly? Ooh, up at the chrysalis. Oh, I hear Jackie's found something. So you can do those pages today, or when you get your packet. So the first one is writing your name and the date. The second one is practicing the words and coloring in the pictures and reading the big bug facts. And the third page, where can I be found? Just guess. Okay. Before I turn this off and start with the story later, I'm going to show you some really cool materials I have of some insects that you might know. Okay? See if you can guess. I'm going to start with one I'm pretty sure you all know. Dragonfly. Dragonflies are beautiful insects, flashing their dazzling colors in the sunshine near rivers and ponds. They are most often found near water where they lay their eggs. But because they are excellent flyers, they may cover long distances. Some dragonflies can fly over 30 miles an hour. Next time you're in the car, ask your parent how many miles per hour are they driving? And if they're at 30, that's how fast a dragonfly could fly. A dragonfly, that makes them very good hunters. I'm reading on the back for you. They catch mosquitoes and other insects in flight. Ooh, dragonflies eat mosquitoes. There's a benefit. It's a beneficial insect. A dragonfly also has excellent vision and can see almost completely around itself. Dragonflies do not sting, although they may pinch you if you touch them, but they do not sting. Dragonfly. I'm going to do one more. So, Jackie, our dog, was scratching today, and I realized that I hadn't given her medicine, and she's been spending a lot of time outdoors with me being out here. And you rarely see what this animal looks like close up, so this is a really cool picture of what I thought Jackie might have, a flea. Now, normally in real life, a flea is really small. But if you had a microscope, you could see a flea. And there's a picture of a flea. So I'm going to read to you what it says about fleas. One of the most amazing of the insects that are harmful to people are flea. So they're not beneficial, they're pests. Well adapted for its life as a parasite on birds or animals, the adult flea has a thin, flat body for easy movement through fur or feathers. Its mouth parts are adapted for piercing and sucking the blood that it's its only meal. It only eats blood. Most amazing are its powerful hind legs. So these legs, the back legs, are called the hind legs. They are very powerful, and they can propel a flea to very high jumps. Most fleas have a favorite host: a bird, a cat, a dog, a rat, and even human beings. Did you know, this is a funny fact, the flea circus was once common entertainment. Tiny carriages and other props were built and attached to fleas who then performed them by crawling and jumping. Now that's something to research if you have extra time. Flea circuses. All right, so here we have a beneficial insect. Remember, it eats mosquitoes, the dragonfly, and we have a pest. Those are two really cool insects. So later I'm going to read you a story that explains, it's not so much a story, but it's a book that explains exactly what insects are, so you can learn how to identify insects and how to identify if something is not an insect. But I'm going to read that a little bit later. I'm going to go help Ella and Donnie with their homework now. And I want you to have a really good day. And I want you to go outside and look up at the sun and notice the clouds. And I want you to see if you can do a minute of silence outside. See if someone in your house has a timer, even on their phones, or even in the kitchen, a cooking timer. And I want you to go outside, or just look out your window if you don't have a backyard or a front yard. Just anyhow to get outside. Maybe just go in the front and have a seat and practice a whole minute. That's 60 seconds of silence, no talking, and see what you can hear. I hear an insect, and I hear the wind, and I hear the cars driving by, and I hear people next door, and I hear birds, and I hear a plane. So you go outside and sit so quietly, and maybe bring a piece of paper and just draw what you see, but do not talk, because there's so much noise all the time. It's really important that we find that inner silence and outward silence, and just take a breath and take some big deep breaths. Remember how we practice doing our meditation in school? You can sit crisscross, or you can lay down or find a pillow. And maybe if you draw or have someone help you write down after the minute of silence things that you heard and things that you saw, and you can share them here on Facebook and let us know. Okay, and I'll record me reading the story a little bit later. So get those packets, do the first 3 pages, and work on the math if you want. And most importantly, do your minute of silence today outside. Okay. Miss you all and love you all. Bye.